What up? What up? What up?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is the first one. Let's go. It's the hype reel. Long time coming. We chat in the building. We got some real ones going on. We got some real ones going on. We don't need y'all to introduce yourself. I am DJ Chill, aka John B. We'll get this shit popping. Go ahead and tell these people who you are. They want to hear who you are so they can know who they talking to and the thoughts that come along with them. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm Keon 8. Real simple, nothing extra. Just been the same since I started this gaming thing back in 2001, I believe.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Where you from? Where you from?
Louisiana.
The Bayou
Baton
boy.
Rouge.
Bayou boy.
And all over though, all over the world. Been in the military, all that.
Mr. International over there.
International pimping.
Yeah.
International.
Man, you know, you got the Reaper, man. Bands. You already know.
Let them
Busy,
get some.
you know,
Let them get some
from
of
the
your
city,
socials, bands. Yeah, let's tell them about
Cleveland,
yourself.
you know, you can
Talk your
find me
shit.
on shit. YouTube, Twitch, Bands of Bully, TikTok, Bands of Bully. If you want to check my Instagram, it's been eating good. Twitter, Back from the Trenches.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
That's what's up.
I like it. I like it. So what we gonna do is we doing a podcast, raw, real, and uncut. We gonna talk about all the hype out here. Is it real? Is it ain't? And we just gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all, cause you know a lot of people don't do that. We gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about that. We gonna have a good time doing it. First,
Is it hype or is it just bullshit? That's
Hey, I
what
like
we
that.
trying to see.
that's what we trying to see. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. First on the docket, we gonna talk a little sports drama for y'all. Got a question. I want y'all to think long and hard or short and sweet. Either one works for me.
Pause. Long
Big
and
pause.
hard.
Hey,
Hold on.
whoa. Already?
Easy.
Already? Can I
You
can I
said it, not
live?
me.
Can I live?
I'm just calling fouls on the plays, man.
Can I live? Alright. Does winning the title mean as much if a once great player on a good team gets carried to that title? Meaning you jump on the team that's already winning and they win the title. Any sport, you gotta give me one guy who you think has won the title, or if you can't, does it mean as much to win the title if you're not the main person contributing when you used to be a superstar? I'm gonna start it off with the real raw and uncut man himself, Mr. Bands the Bully. What you got for me?
Oh, winning the title, joining the championship team already? Yes, no. I feel like that's ass for real. Like KD is the number one nigga.
You gonna go with
I
KD?
love him.
KD.
Listen.
Okay, let him talk. Let him talk. I want to let him talk. I want to hear this.
I love him as a player. He's a great scorer, but to leave a team and join a team that just set the best record. Did they have the best record?
I
Best
think
record.
Best record.
That's right.
Set the best record and won the ship and go join them? No, they didn't need you. You contributed your skills, which was already heightened, but they didn't need you to win. They just won. They had two terrific scorers and a defender, and Iggy and Draymond. We not gonna forget Iggy. Iggy was that nigga. So yeah, no, I feel like he cheated for that title. And you see, since he left, he ain't won another one. And he probably ain't gonna win another one because he keep trying to put together super teams. They don't work.
Okay, Keon, I'm gonna give you a chance to rebuttal before you give me your answer. What do you feel about what Bands the Bully had to say about KD, the Durantula?
I mean, Durant, he all time great. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He a winner. Does it look bad that he joined a team that beat him, and hopped on that team the next year? Yeah, but at the end of the day, he won a championship. He's still a
3-1
champion.
them.
I get that, but he's still a champion at the end of the day. I mean, you got some guys that didn't even play, and they got championship rings, and at least he contributed. You know what I'm saying?
True.
People hop around all the time, but he's still a great player.
contributed.
I think he's gonna do good. I think he's gonna do good with the Rockets this year, man.
He contributed.
He's gonna make a deep playoff run for sure.
Let me add something though. He joined and won. They just won.
Was
one.
still in his
He joined.
prime. He was still in his prime. Balling.
True.
MVP.
He won.
MVP
He won two.
of the finals.
They won two.
MVP
Right? They won
twice.
two.
MVP twice in the finals.
He left, and they won another one without him. So he pretty much he might have added some. We would never know because they was winning without him. They won 2 without him. So like I feel like he fucked up by joining them. Like they would try to compare LeBron and they're like, oh, LeBron formed a super tree. Like LeBron came from nothing in Cleveland. He had nothing. He had Eric Snow.
No disrespect to Snow.
Made the team, and
Big
they won.
disrespect. Big disrespect.
KD joined the best team in the league in the franchise and won some rings with him. Like, and don't get me wrong, KD is one of my favorite players. Like you can see my 2K builds got KD in them. So
Pause.
KD is in them shits. No crossovers. Them is KD.
Okay. All right. Point taken. We all might not agree. I definitely don't. But that's just my opinion. Keon, we're going to roll it over to you. You need the question again?
So I thought I just answered that question.
That was Ban's question.
I mean, you was going into mine and y'all went back and then we.
I wanted your opinion on Ban's opinion. Now I need, do you feel winning the title as a player who's not in their prime and goes to a great team and just wins a title as just a non-factor counts as much as winning one if you were the man? But you were once the man.
Right.
But now you're not the man anymore. You go to a great team and you win one. Does it still count as much? Are you still that champion? And who would be your example if you have one?
I mean, let's look at all the people that didn't get a ring. You know, that's in their prime. Well, you know, they were the man when they were in their prime. They had triple double like Westbrook. I love Westbrook. He's one of the best players, one of my favorite players. But he never got a ring.
Yet.
No, it's over with. He retired. It's over with.
I feel like it's over with.
It's over with for Westbrook. He retired. He already said he not. You know, it's over with.
But that's
for him.
but you alluding the question on me, Keon. Give me somebody. So you saying it don't count if you win?
No, I'm saying it does. Like if you get that
Yeah.
piece of hardware,
Yeah.
you know, you get that ring. You know what I'm saying?
It counts because you were once
it
great.
Counts.
Yeah.
It counts absolutely. And it's like if you had something to do with it, if you didn't get hurt, if you wasn't on the bench, if you helped them get there to the spot where they could actually become champions,
Right.
then it counts.
So if I sat on the bench for 81 games, 82 games, and was a cheerleader and got a ring, it count? I don't think it count.
Okay.
It count. But
I got
it's
one for
like,
y'all.
What we talking about?
I got one for y'all, and I want y'all to let me know. I want both of y'all opinions. I'm gonna give you some facts on my man. My man was known for his defense. Won plenty of accolades, plenty of all-stars. Was on one of the band's favorite players, teams in Seattle. I'm talking about the glove.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Gary Payton. He was there with Sean Kemp. They was running up and down the floor. Dunks
squad.
everywhere. But he did not win the ring until he got with the Miami Heat when LeBron, Bosh, and Wade were there. So
He
was
played.
great.
Yeah, he
The
was
man-
rocking shit.
He didn't do shit.
He played a couple
He
games.
didn't do shit. I'm just saying. He averaged 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Was
So
that his
that-
last
that-
game?
That was his. That wasn't even his last season. He went to Boston after that, and he went
Okay.
somewhere after that.
I
But
mean,
he's a champion. But he's a champion. Does
See,
it count?
No, it don't. I don't feel like it do. If he ain't do shit, he just was there. Like that's
You can't-
like
you
that's
can't
like
say,
doing
I'm a
school
great
project.
player. But it's ring culture. He got one.
I feel like ring culture is oversaturated for real because niggas is getting rings and don't be doing shit. Like
But he
Gary
was
Payton
great
was for
in
sure
his
a great
prime.
player,
That's
and
all
I
I'm
fuck
saying.
with him
That's all I'm
because
saying.
that GP Sean Kemp combo.
Crazy.
That's my shit.
Crazy.
I play
That's why I
NBA
said
Jam
one
to
of-
this day. That's my
One of
shit.
your guys. He dunking on everybody.
That's my team. That's my all-time favorite team. You know them niggas ain't win shit.
They were balling.
They was hooping.
They was hooping.
But no, I feel like Niggas who win rings, like to really be considered in the conversation, you gotta put some work in.
Okay,
Like it's a lot of niggas that ain't win no ring and they put a lot of work in. Like
that's true.
Charles Barkley.
Allen Iverson.
He's a great
hold
player.
that
He
thought.
never win no ring.
Hold that thought, because that leads us right into the next question of who was the best player never to win a title? Who's
I had
the
to go with
best
what Keon
player
just said.
to never win a title?
I had to go with what Keon just said.
AI?
AI.
That's who I had. AI. Yeah,
Ooh.
wow, my ass. Do you know what AI did?
I thought
Do you know who this man was?
Westbrook, man.
Listen, let me read something off to you.
Dog.
Let me read this up. But who did AI was 6 foot point guard,
True.
4-time scoring champ,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
rookie of the year, 2-time MVP. So if you want to put him next to Russ, he got MVPs. You know what I mean? Like 3-time
You know
steal
who-
champ.
You know who he had on
He
his
just
team?
happened to run. Eric Snow, the king
Eric
of
fucking
Tumbo.
Snow, man.
Eric fucking Snow.
Eric Snow,
Disrespectfully.
yeah.
I'm ass at basketball and I could guard Eric Snow.
Man.
Well, he ain't win shit. Yeah, Eric Snow and Gortat.
He was shitty on the Cavs.
Man.
He was bad on the
Yeah,
Cavs.
McKee too though.
He had a lot of shitty niggas, man. He was first overall pick. Never won a
See,
title.
me though, too, I feel like back then, in that early, like, 90, 2000 era, I feel like it was more competitive. Like, they let them hoop a lot more. Like, they wasn't getting $300 million contracts to where, like, they trying to protect investments.
Well, that and hand checking was legal. You could hand check people. You could fight. You could put your hands on people. It all worked out.
I feel like, nah, they give you 18 free throws and you great.
Right.
I don't respect it.
You're right about that. But AI though, he definitely was one of the, pound for pound best players at his height, at his weight, the shit that he did, yeah. He was definitely precious. But
Shit.
I still gotta get the Westbrook though. My opinion.
In your opinion, I get it.
AI,
Westbrook
Westbrook.
is crazy.
AI played 757 games as a Philadelphia 76er. He played 717 games out of 757 games. The man broke it every night, man. Like, and he was playing hurt, broken arm, Come on, man. Come on. 6 foot.
So,
Westbrook could never get to a. He never made it to an NBA final without any help.
Yeah, AI damn near average over 25 points every season, too.
Let's see Westbrook make it to the finals with Eric Snow, Dikembe, not Dikembe, old Dikembe.
They should have for sure got that ring though that first year. I mean that year in Oklahoma when they had Harden and Durant when they was up 3-1.
Let's count it out loud. How many
2012.
MVPs? How many MVPs? NBA MVPs is that between them? What is it? 5, 6
5 or
maybe?
6.
Because each one of them won one. Didn't Harden win one?
Did Harden win one?
Did Harden win the MVP? That year in Houston when he was balling, he didn't win the MVP?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Man, show me the Carfax, man. Show me the Carfax.
He might have. I don't know. Yeah, 2017.
Thank
No.
No?
I think 2017-18. He got an MVP.
Yeah, 2018.
I'm not crazy. I'm
Yeah,
not crazy.
That's
This nigga
the year
balled
when
out.
he. That's the year when he balled out. He balled out regular season. They got to the playoffs.
They
And
got
they
to the
disappeared.
playoffs.
But that's what he always do, though. That's what
I think
that's
that
what
was
he
the
known
one where
for.
they had Chris Paul and them niggas getting into it.
Yeah.
They lost to
that,
Golden State in the playoffs, didn't they?
that nigga was a ball hog. That's because Chris Paul got hurt. They was up.
That's because James Harden don't show up. This year was the first year he showed up in the playoffs and he balled out.
He ain't have
First
enough.
year, like he
He
might
ain't have
actually
enough.
really want to win a ring now.
He might, but you still need help. You still need help. All right, we gonna transition. We gonna transition. This one gonna hit close to home for all the fellas out here. Shoot, because we gonna talk about it, but ladies too. We gonna get to a subject matter I like to call relationships get messy. Let's get a little messy, fellas. We gonna spill a little bit of the. We gonna spill tea. We spill drink. We gonna spill a little bit of the drink. We gonna keep it simple. First off, first question. What's one thing your partner has to have? Just one.
You want me
Anybody
to
can go. Anybody can go. For one thing, it has to have.
One thing a partner has to have.
And that's not saying they don't have the other things, but no matter what, if I'm thinking long term with you, what's one thing you have to have?
I feel like any partner that I get, they gotta have some common sense. Because females are delusional.
Wait. Out of all the things you say, common sense.
Common
period.
sense. Period. Because they be delusional.
You know what?
Like, I understand. Like,
give it up for that. Give it up. Gotta have some common sense. Okay, go for it. Talk your shit.
female, I understand. Like, we're two different people. We got two different like planes on what we come in with. But like, women live in their own world,
Okay.
and they feel like we coming into their world, and we have to abide by their rules and laws and fixes and everything, and it don't make sense sometimes. That's just me.
Okay.
That's why my shit don't work out, because I live in reality. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, Keon, what you got for me? What's the one thing? What's one thing you got for me that they gotta have? It ain't gotta be the stuff they don't have, but one thing that's gotta be a lock, stock, and barrel.
I'm gonna say loyalty, man.
That's a gimme.
You know,
That's a
Feel that.
Yeah.
But not everybody gonna have that though. You know what I'm saying?
That's-
some of them still
that's
think
true.
about their exes. Some of them still, for the streets. I just want what everybody can't have. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta want what everybody want. I just want something that nobody else is touching since I've been with it. That's what
Yeah, females feel the streets is fun right now.
Hey,
I like it. I
I'm
like
mad
it.
at it.
Right. It depends on where you at in life.
Right.
Keon being being in a serious relationship, married man. Bands, you looking for your queen. Me being a married
Shit,
man.
hell no.
You ain't looking for no queen.
Shit, I'm equivalent to being in the streets.
This out.
No, one will come through one day, but like with me, I never got to that point though. Like how
Yeah.
I'm in here with two married men, I never got to that point where it'd be like, damn, I really want to seal the deal and settle down and marry you. I never got there before, so
Right.
like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shit,
Like,
neither
it's
did
not-
I
it's-
until I got here. Shit, I was for the streets.
I never got there though. Like once you get into that, like I feel like there's a phase in every relationship where like everything's good, and then they feel like everything's downhill.
Man.
Yeah.
Once it gets downhill,
You get ugly.
niggas get going. So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, whatever. Like, and I feel like once you
That's
get over
every
that little
relationship.
hump, then you could like, oh yeah, we got through that time, and we can settle down and get me. Like I never got over that point.
But that's
So
what I'm
I've
saying.
never
I feel
thought
like
of
every relationship gonna still do that. When you
It's-
get married,
it's-
you
it's-
still gonna have them fucking roller coasters.
I go through that shit every day. By the time I get off this motherfucking podcast, that shit probably gonna hit me in the back of the head when I walk upstairs.
Hello?
So-
He
I-
probably going to deal with it right now.
I really can't speak on that because I haven't been able to experience.
Fair enough. I would have to say financial literacy.
Yeah,
You got to know how to get the money, but you also got to know how to take the money and make the money make money and not spend it on dumb shit. I need somebody who's
getting
trying
money
to
the
build
easy
with.
part.
Getting money is the easy part. Saving money,
Maintaining it be the
that's
be
the
the
trick.
shit that just.
That's the trick.
Because once you got the money, it's we got this, that, and the third. But
I
then
want to
it's
buy
like,
this.
what
I
about
want to buy that. I
2
wanna buy
years
this.
from now?
But I have no problem with a woman wanting to buy things if it doesn't affect our quality of life and all the fucking bills are paid.
True.
Like, if we can afford it and it's not going to cost anything else, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I can respect that. So it just, to me, it's got to be financial literacy. You got to know how to maintain your pockets. If you can't maintain your pockets, I can't rock with you.
My problem is I feel like I afford everything.
My bad, fellas. Work calls.
No, man, shit. It is what it is, man.
They said, Arnold, nigga, we need you.
We need you, Keanu. Pull up. Pull up.
I was gonna
All
make
right.
it happen, man.
Make
Say
it
what?
happen. There ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, so I went with financial literacy for my one thing I gotta have. Not saying I don't need the other things, but that's the one thing that has to be like in your bag, in your kit every trip. And that's
Financial literacy.
you gotta have financial
Yeah, I fuck with
literacy.
that
I
one.
ain't saying you gotta be rich, but you gotta be financially literate.
I feel like that's something that everybody need to know for real. And then like where we come from, it don't get taught much.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all.
Financial literacy, like, we don't get taught that. So like it's definitely something that people need to learn.
Yeah, I think it should be a class. I think you should have to pass that before you graduate.
It should be in school. It should definitely be in school because I had one school subject that I never went to, and it was economics. And they was
Man.
teaching us the stock market and all kind of shit. And I skipped that class every day. I went on the first day,
Yep.
and I went on the second to the third or the last day. My teacher was like, "Why is you here? Like you ain't never been here." And I'm like,
Never
"Shit."
showed up.
And I was mad. I went in there. They was learning the stock market. That would have took me so far to know, like around 17, 18 years old, the stock market. Like what?
Yeah. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But you know what? We gonna be better for it. We gonna teach the next generation how to get by. We gonna keep
Could have
this
been
thing.
Gordon Gekko.
We gonna keep this thing rolling. We gonna stay with relationships get messy. I want to spin this over and get somebody in a little bit of a hot seat. I'm gonna roll with Keon. You a married man? Been married? Chose to be married? Wasn't forced to be married? Is being married overrated? Oh, we got
It
quiet.
depends on who you are. Depends on who you are, and
Don't get yourself in trouble now.
it depends on where you're at in life. You know what I'm saying? And females, I feel like for them more so, it's probably more overrated on how they hype it up. Us, it's probably not like with the financial literacy thing. You want to make sure you're in a good spot,
Yeah.
and you want to make sure you got all your ducks in a row if you get married as a man. Because man, country they don't play no games when it comes to divorces, who
Man.
the kids gonna go to, and child support and alimony. Just ask all the celebrities and the NBA players and football players, everybody that got the bread and went through some big divorces and CEOs like the one Amazon CEO. Yeah, he went through something like that and gave up a whole bunch of money. So
Whole bunch of money.
Yeah, Elon Trump just got chalked. They did him dirty.
My man paying for private school, alimony, all
And he
that.
had to get that girl 5 houses. Like, what you gonna do with 5 cribs? You can't get one of them?
So my take is,
Crazy.
bands, you saying it's overrated.
I plead the fifth, dog.
You can't put, I need real, raw, uncut.
Man, if you asking me, listen, I don't know. To me, yeah, it's overrated because, like I told you, I've never been there before.
Okay.
But I feel like it is something special to be able to have with somebody. Because, like, me, I come from a married household.
Yeah.
So, like, I know what it looked like.
I love your
But
parents.
I've never
I love them.
experienced.
They're awesome.
So, like,
They're
and
awesome.
then, like, me, I feel like ain't shit. So, but I mean, like what Keon said, like it all depends on like the spouse and
Yeah.
situation and everything. So
Right.
it definitely, like if you got a shitty partner, then yeah, it's gonna be a shitty situation. But if you got somebody on the same page, then
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good situation. So,
say, man, we got the same chair though. Got
Huh?
the same chair.
I don't know.
I got a chair too.
Shit, all these things come from the same place. They all cheap.
Amazon, baby.
Same.
Amazon.
I need a new one. My chair done.
Well, yeah, I gotta holler at y'all, man. I gotta get to work, man. I'll be on the next one for sure, though.
That's cool, man. Check in the next time, Keon. We appreciate you
man.
showing up. Get money. Money over everything, baby.
All
Money
day.
over everything.
All day.
Don't let them work you too hard.
We gonna keep this party rolling. We don't need that nigga no way. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to Keon for pulling up. We glad you took the time out to show up. We glad that you was able to do your thing. Come through, show some love. We gonna talk a little bit more. We gonna keep this thing rolling. We gonna keep this party rolling. Okay. Vance, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I know you can hear me. I'm just making sure. Okay, so I call this segment, I'm gonna put y'all on. So, I'm gonna put y'all on Music Edition. Right now, Vance the Bully. What artists are you bumping? Mainstream or independent? Who you got?
Me personally, I like a lot of local artists.
Give
I
me a
love
couple.
showing love to like where I came from.
Give me
And
one
then
or
like
two.
some of the shit I can relate to. Got a little Rose Camp, Front Street D, free that nigga, Fire, and then I like a lot of Detroit rappers. Like World Tour Mafia, Babyface Ray V's. I listen to like everybody else. Everybody else listen to like Lil Baby and
Of course.
ESCG and all of them. But
Of course.
I listen to a lot of local artists.
Okay.
A lot of artists. And the first two I named, they all from Cleveland. Yeah,
I rock
Fire
with the
Music.
Cleveland artist. That's who you rocking with right now. A lot of the independent guys. You ain't listen to nobody mainstream. That's who you rocking
Mainstream, like I said, ESTG. Listen to Lil Baby. But I just feel like I'm not really an industry type person. I feel like the industry is like once you join the industry, then it don't matter what you put out. It is what it is. Like the dudes I listen to, they from the gutter, you can feel it, and they
Yeah.
trying to make it. It's like hooping. Like once
Okay.
you get in the league, you get lazy, you getting paid and shit. But on your way up there, you grinding hard and you putting out your best material.
I like it.
So
Makes sense to me.
yeah, no, I like a lot of local artists.
Okay.
Definitely.
We're gonna have to get some of these local artists on here. I got a couple guys that I rock with. Retro Pharaoh. I know if it's
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Live. That
Live.
that nigga be stepping.
I haven't heard no recent stuff lately.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
no.
my goodness. Shout out to Big Lion, Retro Pharaoh, Cleveland's finest. He was up for Artist of the Year. In
Oh, that's what's up.
Right. He making moves. He making noise. He got a nice buzz. Next episode, he gonna be the song of the week. I'm gonna have something from him. Hopefully we can get him on here. We small upcoming. We definitely gonna get a pop. Shout out. But you know what's crazy is I'm gonna take it back. That's my indie, but for mainstream, I don't know why, but I've been bumping hard. Juvenile 400 degrees.
Juvenile?
400 degrees.
Hey,
They gotta-
I done added a lot of them songs to my playlist. Old ones, Cash
That-
Money, old ones, and them.
That nigga
Music
was
was different
hot.
back then.
You
Music
gonna
was
make it
different.
you got your block on fire, you're gonna be chasing until that moment you retire. Like what?
They did a whole little videography on that video. Like they shot that raw. Like everything in that video was raw, real, and uncut. Like
Okay.
you had people going throughout their daily activities when he was filming that video. That's
I like
why that video is so iconic for real.
That shit fires through the projects. Everything they did was so crazy. It was so crazy because they did it all themselves. They did it all themselves.
Niggas is in what, Louisiana? Yeah, Keon. Shout out. Feel me?
Shout out Juve, Cash Money.
That's around his way.
Yeah. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The Bayou.
Julie was definitely different.
Yeah. They came and took over the 99 2000.
Cash Money was definitely the shit.
So we're gonna have to get two indie songs to put niggas on with next week. You pick one, I'll pick one. I already know what I'm gonna pick. Shout out Retro Pharaoh. I already know who
Yeah, I
I'm
got
gonna
a
pick.
song already, man. I listen to it every day.
I just figured out how to get the media uploaded, so that's a go next week. I was doing it while we was talking. I'm like, oh shit, that's how we do that?
Told you, man. It's all in there, man. This really is like the easiest. Like
Right.
me looking at it, it's the easiest like platform to navigate for real. From
And
just
we-
what I can do.
And we gonna keep this popping. We gonna keep it rolling. All right. We talked about this a little bit off camera. I want to talk about it on camera. We're gonna talk about what we're gonna put y'all on. You can take it however you want. You said you might go in a different direction with it. Beef songs. But what beef song to you meant more to the culture? And of course, everybody know they not like us. Kendrick Lamar. For those who
Feel
don't know.
like
Or Ether by Nas. But you said you might have something else that you want to
I
dig
feel
into.
like, and I re-listened to that song today. I listened to it earlier.
Which one?
Either shit is way better than the They Not Like Us because I feel like he lied a lot on the song. Like when niggas be beefing, like where's the facts? Kendrick brought up a lot of lies in this song.
Yeah.
Like there's no, and you could tell like with the whole They Not Like Us, he dropped that after Drake dropped Family Matters.
Yeah.
The last song on Family Matters, Drake hit that nigga where it hurt. All facts,
Yeah.
all the way through. It can
Yeah.
all be looked up,
Yeah.
and he hurt him. And They Not Like Us, there's a lot of lies in the song, so I can't really get down with it.
Propaganda.
But Either by Nas is way better because like he was stating facts. Like everybody know Jay-Z an ugly nigga. Look at him.
You camel looking big mouth. Oh my god.
Like Beyonce fine for sure, but like you it's facts. And you
What I-
bit all your raps from niggas. Like no.
My man
Me
say.
personally, I
Go
feel
ahead.
like one of the best rap beats for me was 50 Cent and Ja Rule. That's just me.
That wasn't even a beat. 50 Cent ate that nigga alive.
Did, but Ja tried. He tried them and again
Nigga,
and again and again.
I tried to
but-
fly, but that don't mean that it worked.
But it's just like it's from 50's behalf though. Like 50 will really take you and he'll really take you and destroy you. And he damn near ended that nigga career. Like that's some shit you and still to this day, like 20 years later, he still sends shots at him every chance he get because he letting him know that like this is for life. Like you ain't shit.
Well,
That's just me.
yeah. But I think what it was with Ether is this shit was personal.
Was.
It was personal. Kendrick Lamar, now the song, fire. The beat, fire. But were you trying to make a beef track, or were you trying to make a hit?
He made a hit for real. Like the beat was good. I don't like the song. I feel like the first half of it is mediocre, but then he dragged it. Like it was too long. He dragged. He wasn't talking about nothing. He was talking about settlers and like he dragged it.
Yeah, he tried to
was
get too
long.
complex. He tried to get real
Wow,
complex.
like you
But
nigga
the
got a
beat-
Grammy for the song,
But the beat was so fire though.
bro. What
The
niggas
beat-
you know getting Grammys off of beef tracks?
A minor. Nigga, what?
I didn't like it. I feel like Drake
It ain't
came
about
harder.
liking it. This shit was a hit. But I say for the culture it was Ether because that was a time when beef rap and beef songs were actually beef rap and beef songs. Like they was really going at each other, trying to get at each other. Like
Yeah,
they going
beef
for the
has
gusto.
changed over the years. Like they used to have a whole segment, what was it, Smack DVD,
Man,
and it had dedicated beefs in there.
dedicated beefs.
Like those was real beefs for real. Like
Niggas
Kendrick
really
Lamar
didn't
and
like
Drake
each
beef
other.
is just I don't know why they beefing. Like if you to be honest, Drake rejuvenated his career personally.
He did because Kendrick
Drake
was just floating
rejuvenated
along.
his career. People said
is hot. You know, no
people
dig.
said it's over with for Drake. And
Right.
what did Drake do? Drop the number one song, which is Nokia,
Nokia.
and he's back up on top. I feel like he was always on top. And I'm not even being biased.
No, Drake is this
But, you know,
generation's
I'm-
Michael Jackson. To be real, without
I'm an
the-
OVO nigga. You feel me? I love Drake, but
Drake is not a rapper. Drake is an artist.
he
that's the
definitely
difference.
is.
Kendrick Lamar is a
Definitely
rapper.
Sing, rap, he can do
Kendrick
whatever.
Lamar's a rapper. It's just it is what it is. Drake, he has the fan base that will never turn on him, and that's women.
He made great music, man.
Women will never turn on Drake, whether they think he's cute or whatever. So he will forever make money. But I gotta give Drake more credit because he done been through more battle raps with other people than Kendrick Lamar ain't never really battled nobody on the main stage. Drake has battled Meek Mill. He didn't went after Kendrick. He didn't went after my man. Say you getting bodied by a singing nigga. It's crazy
Facts.
when Killer Fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Like
Iconic.
he was
That's an
spitting
iconic line right there.
It's like, what? I don't even like
Iconic.
it, but this shit is fire. Like, did you just say this about this gangster?
But you gotta look
hardcore
too, though.
thug? What?
That beef, Drake entered that beef going against three niggas. It was J. Cole, Future, and Kendrick.
Fair enough.
And when he dropped the Family Matters shit, he went at the one before the Family Matters, I forget, but he was going at Rick Ross, ASAP Rocky, Future, Drake.
A lot of niggas backed out.
It's a lot of niggas in there. So it was like
a lot of niggas backed out of that. They didn't want that smoke.
he's not afraid to go into that fire by himself for real. It's like everybody else after he dropped what he dropped, nobody said nothing else about him. It was just Kendrick and Drake at that point. So
Yeah.
I feel like Drake came out on top, and right now you see why. I mean, he back on top with the the whole album is fire. The No Kid just happened to be the best song in the world because it's fire.
It's definitely
So-
fire. It's definitely fire. All right.
But
That's we made a lot of solid points, and that's something we can touch on next week when we talk about some other things that we're gonna cook up. I want to touch on one more thing before we get out of here. Back to sports. That's what we love. Shout out Cleveland, even though y'all got shitted on by Indiana, but I still love y'all. Die hard. I'm like in a bad relationship with them. It's like being with a
shout
chick
out to the
that
Cavs, man.
being a Cleveland fan is like being with a woman that beats you, but you still love her. But anyway,
Facts.
she beat me, but I love her, man. I love her.
Facts.
I'm just saying. A lot of shit been going on in the NBA. You know, we love NBA. It's hot right now. NFL ain't doing shit. Not really. Give me your most overrated trade, your most underrated trade.
Overrated.
Most overrated trade, most underrated trade in the NBA.
I feel like the Desmond Bain trade was super overrated. I'm not giving you 5 drive round picks for Desmond Bain. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Nigga he averaged like what 15 to 20 points. Dude built like a line. He built like a running back or something, but like he don't
That
be
nigga
going out there
built
balling
like
like
a
that.
D tackle.
He didn't average 25 in the playoffs last season.
That's
He
true.
averaged like 15 points. Ja went out. You supposed to step up. You did nothing. I'm not trading 5 first? Second? I'm not trading all that for you. And then underrated. What's the underrated trade?
What you got for me? I know you got something.
I feel like the Durant trade is underrated. Like people look at it, but I feel like it's underrated.
How is it underrated? And they talking about now they're the contenders in the West. They was already the number 2 team in the West.
Because
How
I
is
forget.
they
I feel that people,
overrated?
I feel like
They
people.
said they just need a closer. They need KD.
I
The
feel
nigga's
like
36
people
years
forget
old. He every team he went to was toxic. He went to
that
Brooklyn. It was
Kevin
toxic.
Durant
He went to
is
Phoenix. It was
still
toxic.
one of the, listen, but he's still one of the best scorers to ever touch the ball. Though that's what they giving them, and I feel like people look at the age thing like, oh yeah, you can't do this, but like it's people that's 50, 60 years old and they get in a boxing ring and they still spank some shit. So like, you can't really
That's
put
fair.
age on it because at that age you could just really just turn into a pure shooter, and he already can shoot the ball, threes, mid range. He ain't got to drive.
Okay, that's fair.
So I feel like people look at the age and like, oh, we gave up a rising star and a bunch of draft picks. No, Jalen Green had a chance to prove himself.
Ass.
He did nothing in the playoffs.
Ass.
They didn't even want to play you in the fourth quarter, closing down the games because
They
you didn't do
couldn't.
nothing.
They couldn't. Jalen Green. I never try to hate on anybody that if I can't beat you, I'll never say you shitty. But as compared to the rest of the NBA niggas who's supposed to be stars and superstars, ass.
I'm beating that nigga. Let's go to 7. I'm giving you 6. If I get 6 points from you, I
You
won.
lost. Yeah, you lost, bro. He
Give
definitely
me 2
lost.
points.
Yeah, if you score
You
4
do
on
it for a
him,
living.
you lost, bro. Yeah, you lost. I'm gonna go with my most overrated trade. Your boy, Porzingis to Atlanta.
Porzingis.
Overrated because you love Atlanta. You fucking love Atlanta, dude. You think they
I
gonna
like
be the
Atlanta.
powerhouse?
They
I know
solid.
you do. Like that, Will Porzingis, overrated. If they ain't gonna,
They solid.
he ain't gonna do shit. He gonna be
He
hurt
not.
most
He
of the
probably
season.
gonna get hurt again.
He gonna get hurt. He ain't gonna really contribute. John Collins can't stay healthy. Ice Tray, he too little. He can't carry.
No, he just need more people to score the ball, and I feel like
He can't carry, bro.
he played that assist role too much. Boy, averaged them their 14 assists a game.
But that's
We
what he
need you to
do.
score.
In the college, he led the league. He led college in points, which is crazy for Oklahoma. Shout out Oklahoma. And assists. That's what he do. That's his
True,
game.
but if you look at the last few seasons, though, he's been a scorer. He had put up 40, 50
Because he
easy.
has to. His
But
goal is-
now he passing the ball more and he's not scoring as much.
Eh.
So I
Tomato,
feel like he
tomato.
needs to score more.
Tomato,
But they
tomato.
not gonna do
Semantics.
nothing.
They not. They not.
Most
gonna do
likely
shit.
they be a play-in team again.
Right. Who they better than? That made the playoffs this year.
Shit, They beat the best team damn near every time they played them last season.
Don't say the Cavs. They're not better than the
They
Cavs.
beat the Cavs twice.
They are not better than the Cavs,
I
man.
don't know. They beat the Cavs. Well, they might have beat them 3 times.
All right,
I don't
on
know.
our first show, would you like to make a bet that they're not gonna be better than the Cavs?
What, come this next season?
Come this next season, Homer shit. Let me turn my hat back so you don't think I'm just picking these niggas because
I don't think that they'll be
I like
better
them.
than the
'Cause I'm
Cavs.
from Cleveland, BIFC.
They'll split,
You know what I'm saying?
they'll split the series with them. 2-2. They'll
Lies.
split it again.
Blasphemy.
They'll split it. They split it last year.
Blasphemy.
Listen,
I'm-
they split it last year,
Blasphemy.
and the Cavs had the best record in the league, and I feel like the Cavs
I'm talking
are
playoffs.
still going to have the same problem.
They got to make the playoffs first.
They not going to play no defense because the Cavs ain't even made no moves yet. The nigga you need to move,
Blasphemy.
you only tried to move him once, and they ain't want him.
Blasphemy. Why you cussing at me? I thought we was better than that, but I guess we not. But it's
Saying,
cool.
man.
We're gonna talk about this off camera because I don't listen here. We gonna get. I don't like that
Just
shit.
saying, I don't have no, like, Cleveland is the last team. The Cavaliers is the last team that, like, I have hope in. I done gave up on the Guardians.
You say
I gave
that.
up on. I like the Browns. I like Shador, but I gave up on them too. But
Blasphemy.
like the Cavs not making the moves they need to build a better team.
Okay,
Like, y'all
we
had the
gon-
best record in the league,
Blasphemy.
yet y'all got
Disrespectful.
beat up on by the Pacers. Sorry.
Disrespectful. We,
No
we,
defense.
we gonna move on. we gonna move on because this nigga about to get his Cleveland card revoked. You can't come back no more. We gonna move you.
Cleveland is a
out
city where I come from.
We're gonna move you out to Brook Park with the new stadium. All right, my overall.
Might be good for them.
Anywho, that's another day, another subject, another question. My underrated trade, and I hated on this guy, but I think he's solid, and I think this team is going to be crazy, and I think they got a great coach, they got a great young core, and that's Drew Holiday going to the Portland Trailblazers. You know, he was originally there when he got traded from Milwaukee, and then they traded him to Boston.
Yeah.
So for him to go
I like
back
that
to
trade.
me is a second coming of something.
I like that trade.
I think it's underrated.
I
People
feel
don't
like
talk about it.
Portland is a sleeper team.
Yes,
They started balling late,
they're young. They ain't
and
had no leader. And all they got rid of was Anthony Simmons, who was supposed to be the next great, but he'll probably look good on Boston because he don't need to be the man.
Anthony Simmons was a good 3-point shooter. That's it.
That's fair.
The dude, Avadija, whatever his name is, he the one.
Avocado, all that.
He the one.
Yeah.
He damn near dropped 30 both times he played the Cavs. He averaged like 27 points. 27 points out of nowhere. Now they got some veteran. They got a veteran status in Drew Holiday. That's a lockdown defender. They drafted the 7-2 center. I
Yeah.
like that. They got 2 good bigs now. Like I like them. They got
I respect their coach. Chauncey Billups is a hell of a coach. They just extended him. I think that he's going to do just fine on that level. They don't get enough credit because they're Portland. Nobody looks at Portland. I look at Portland like I look at OKC, young and ready.
I like
Call,
them.
call. Somebody might as well put the R. Kelly. I'm young, but I'm ready. They gonna be problems for a lot of these motherfucking West Coast teams next year. They really are.
They got Tsunami Kamara, who's a dog. He's a dog up and coming. Avadija, dog. Jeremy Grant, if he healthy,
Oh,
dog.
I love Grant. He came from OKC, didn't he?
Yup.
They build nothing but talent, so you got to give him that. I love.
Thibault,
He was balling.
Thibault and Henderson.
He ain't got hurt too.
Yup.
Scoot was
Thibault and
underrated.
Scoot, dogs. Chris
Scoot got hated
Murray.
on because he had so much hype. They didn't want to show him no love because he had so much hype coming in. So much quote unquote fake hype.
I like them. I feel like they ain't even done yet.
No, I
I
think
feel
they'll
like
make
what
a
they
couple
need to
moves.
do. Cavs are not going to re-sign. What's the dude's name? Rookie. He never got to play. They keep him in the G League. Imoni Bates.
Money
Go
Bates.
sign him. Sign him.
So you put it
Whoever
out there.
signs Imoni Bates is gaining a dog.
Okay.
I want to see him go to either the Pelicans or there. Portland.
I love
Dog.
it.
Ball
I like
out.
it. I like it. I like it. We're gonna wrap it up. We went way over. But I love this conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do this once a week. Raw, real, and uncut. We dug into some facts, we dug into some personal shit. We're gonna keep it rolling. Fans, give me your socials, give me your contacts, let them know who you are.
Oh yeah, you know, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Bands the Bully, Twitter, Back from the Trenches, Instagram, Benny and Good. Instagram, Benny and Good. Hit me up, send me a follow, send me a message, you know. Show some love.
Baz the Bully is right underneath there. You can see it right there. If you're watching the video, spelled out for you. He got some hellified clips. I seen some shit. This motherfucker was playing Call of Duty. And he drove a car into one of them little garages. Jumped out the car before the motherfucker seen it. The motherfucker shooting at the car. He pull up, capture the nigga, shoot his boy, and then snap his neck. And his partner that's around him didn't even know what the fuck was going on. It was amazing.
Ghost Rider, man.
It was fucking amazing. I
Shoot
was,
a nigga since
you know, you gotta,
03.
for that shit like that, you gotta clap it. Clap it, clap. You gotta show yourself some fucking appreciation. Listen here, man. This man's gonna be one of those Call of Duty legends. You just gotta fucking tune in. Me, DJ Chill 216 on Instagram. TNTO for life on the Twitch side. Y'all can join in. We're gonna be live a lot more. We're gonna
TNTO,
be
man,
fucking
for
this up.
life, man.
If you don't know, you know. If you do know, you know. Let's get it. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have some guests coming on. We got some people coming up. I got some things in store for y'all. We're going to get this shit popping. We're going to get this shit weekly. Tune in, subscribe. Let's get it popping. And we out.
Alright, the song. Pleasure.
You already know.